Well, gang, no more intros because you better get some tonight. Clench your butt cheeks because apparently they are releasing images of UFOs, plasmoids, orbs from Mars. We're also hearing reports that drones have started to show up again, but this time in Ohio. What? Say psych right now. I wish I could say psych right now, but let's jump right into it. If you're new here, you do not have to like the video, you do not have to subscribe, none of that. I got plenty of footage that I think is gonna get you baffled out here. We also got the homie Caspersight as well, and we're gonna get to this one in a second too, okay? Relax, you're gonna get some tonight. First of all, check this out, roll it.
Đến vật thể hoặc hiện tượng thị giác bay trên trời mà không thể xác định được đó là gì. Nhiều UFO được miêu tả có đặc tính lạ và đã có người suy xét rằng những UFO là tàu vũ trụ được chế tạo bởi sinh vật ngoài trái đất.
Yeah, right here. Now some people are saying it's just the reflection, bro. It's just a reflection from the windows, bro. I think not, man. I think not. And this started making the waves on the internet where people are like using different ways to enhance the images and this and that. And it feels like that when the lightning hit, you see, yeah, right here. Damn, it's crazy. It's almost as though that twat, that sucker, was just chilling there with parking brakes on. You guys need to pay tariffs. Trump tariff these suckers, not Canada, man. Don't tariff Canada, homie. Don't do it. But check this one out. Now, this is an older footage, but it started making the waves once again. Relax. You're gonna get some. And after that, I want to show you guys this footage, that footage, this footage, that footage. It's baffling out here, man. Roll this one. Check this.
This drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen. The acceleration of the craft is astounding. It seems to go from 0 to several hundred miles per hour within seconds. The lights take off simultaneously, so they may be part of the same craft.
Yeah.
Airplanes don't accelerate from a standstill in the sky like this.
Dang.
This drone footage was...
Yeah, it's definitely one of those types of videos that seems believable, that is very extraordinary as well. It's like, have parking brakes on mid-air, and then, BAM! Go fast as hell after that. It went faster than Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious as well. Shout out to the homie Caspersight. Check this out, roll it.
Nobody's talking about it. The cameraman or woman is not talking about it, not going, what the F is this? I don't think it would be sort of doctored, because if you think about it,
this is
you're taking a video footage of, I've got to be honest, a pretty boring landscape, right? It's so strange.
And I've seen a little bit of the earlier moment from Caspersight, so he does say that it can be fake, which is something that I was also gonna bring up. And yes, with UFOs footage in this day and age, guys, we cannot be certain. Now, yeah, like I said, I do tend to believe this footage that I showed you here. It's just why? Because it's nothing too crazy. I mean, what's happening here is crazy, folks. Don't get me wrong. Like, from having parking brakes on to going faster than Vin Diesel, holy smokes, it ain't no dang joke. Okay, that is extraordinary. But simple lights in the skies, yeah, this one seems highly believable to me for that reason. This one, however, because we're in the times of deception, AI, CGI, fake stuff, you guys know the deal, right? So it's very, very hard to believe. But interesting nonetheless, if real.
It's so strange. Look at this. Take a look at this.
My wife's cousin had taken this picture, and he thought that he was just taking a picture of the lanterns.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when we went back and reviewed the picture, this is what we seen. What is this?
What is that?
What? I just cannot wrap my head around it. What is this? What about this? Over here.
No,
what
say psych.
Is that?
Say psych.
For me, this looks like a being looking out of a window in a craft. Correct me.
A being looking out of a window in a craft. Oh, you talk about here?
If I'm wrong.
Or here?
But, I mean, either way, it shouldn't be there. We were on...
Yeah, it seems like origami. Somebody, like, a kid made an origami and was like, okay, yeah, shoe off, okay? Send it to the skies! Send it to the skies where it cannot get tariffed. Just joking, but check this out. So UFO in cloud lands Dale, Pennsylvania, March 17, 2025. Roll it.
What is that?
Seems like a cloud that's moving, but of course clouds do move, duh, but it got the light inside, which is fascinating.
At the top is clearly lens flare from across the street. Because when I zoom in, it disappears. But what is that?
Baffling indeed. Yeah, what do you make of it? Let me know your thoughts on it. Shout out to the homie James. Now this one is fascinating, okay? I want to show you guys a short clip from here, and then I got some other stuff to wait for it. Roll it.
Posted to Reddit by tcom2222, and he says, spotted on Mars by the Mars Curiosity rover on March 2020. Someone found this picture. I don't know how, but this is wild. So this is the original picture. Someone was going through it and found this thing over here. What?
Okay.
And this is taking over the entire social media right now. Now, this is the crazy part.
So you're telling me, okay, so it was captured back in 2020. Makes sense. March 2020, we had the Rona situation around that time, so maybe people have missed it. But I don't know. Was it captured then and it's being released now? Or is it that it was captured then, released then, and people are discovering it now? Yeah, we demand answers. We demand answers. We demand answers.
I actually found a video of a man that was using a telescope to record the moon. He actually captured something similar on the moon. This is completely crazy. So there's a bunch of strange stuff going on with the moon, with Mars, and with the drones or aliens. Apparently they're back.
Yeah, they back. Ohio, we're hearing.
Holy hell, look at them all.
What is going on in Canada?
No,
Canada, Vancouver as well. Damn, homie.
There's a much
Texas?
bigger problem with drones. And the federal government.
By the way, Texas or Florida? Which one is better? I'm in Canada, so debating. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'll say. Debating. For the future, you know, just trying to get some information. Of course, it's not as easy said than done. I mean, taxes are crazy here in Canada, bro. 53% taxes, man. Tax these aliens, man. Why y'all suckers want to tax us, man? So debating. But Texas, or I heard good things about Texas. I've been to Miami once and I loved it there. But people say Texas is better. Maybe in Texas you don't pay too many taxes. Maybe that's why. I don't know, man. Let me know.
Have to address it.
Now the drones are hovering and swarming over Ohio, and the governor wants answers.
What's going on, in western Ohio with those drones?
Sheesh, man. Yeah, look
But
at that.
it's not just in Ohio, it's all over the world.
Brazil, March
It's also the
10th.
supposed story of a satellite that's running around in space. No one knows who owns it. It doesn't look like a regular satellite.
Astronomers have just discovered a satellite orbiting Earth that no one's known about, and they don't know where it's come from.
And I don't know if you know about this, but there was a lunar eclipse on March 14th. And right before this lunar eclipse, there were a bunch of videos popping up all over social media of strange things that people were capturing on the moon.
This photograph was taken last week. It is Venus through the moon.
Whew.
So let's start with the basic, and before we get into
Yeah, even in the past, like, there have been people capturing, recording 2 different suns, 2 different moons. Yeah, or at least that's the perception was. Was it reflection? Yeah. Was it fake CG? Yeah, right. But people have recorded videos like that, and we've seen videos like those.
the drones and the moon, I guess it's really important for us to take a quick look into this thing about Mars, because if it's real, it would change a lot of the things that we know about it.
A tic-tac has been spotted on Mars by the NASA, which means never a straight answer. Mars Curiosity rover mast cam on Sol 2692. I believe that's the day, right? Could be wrong. Which is equivalent to March 3rd, 2020 on Earth. For Earth.
So these are some of the pictures. And again, this is like, this object kind of stands out.
Got
and
a reflection
you can see
too.
the shadow of it.
Shadow, reflection.
People have been debunking this like heck all over the internet, and they've got nothing. Apparently this is it. Now this thing, seen in Mars kind of reminds me of this egg-shaped alien pod that was leaked to 4chan recently.
Yep.
Could it have anything to do with that, or is this just a coincidence?
Yeah, this is something we covered a while back too, and also it's very, very fascinating, right? Because there have been stuff, call it conspiracy theory or whatever, but we've been hearing that some scientists are also saying that the surface of Mars also has radiation in it, right? And the theories are, I mean, these theories are fascinating if true. It is also, like the conspiracy theory goes, is that I guess thousands or millions of years ago there was a civilization on Mars that apparently reached nuclear level technology in their lifetime, and they blew themselves up. Oh, shit. And some of them actually came us, and so basically, in other words, we're from Mars. There's all these sorts of conspiracy theories, which I definitely love to hear. I mean, nobody can prove it in a way, but it is very, very fascinating, because if this is and also there's other conspiracy theories that they live under the Martian surface, they are underground, the Martians are here, lock yourselves in the basement. You hear that too, right? So yeah, there's also that there is still life out there, but it's underground. And there's conspiracy theory on the other side, which we talked about, that there used to be life, but it got wiped out because they were like, okay, let's blow a nuke. Let's play with nukes, okay? I mean, come on, man. You don't want to play nukes. You don't want to play with nukes like they are some, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, don't do it, brother. They're not butt plugs, okay? They are nukes. Once they go in, they blow up, okay? They blow up. Pause.
The original website is this one. And you can actually take this picture out of this website. So apparently it is real.
Photo forensics.
Alright, so this is photo forensics. I got the picture open here.
There you go. Detective mode, brothers.
This is the file that I did open. Clone detection. Interesting.
So we'll be fine.
Error level analysis. There you go. So apparently it passed.
No signs of.
There are no anomalies in the region where this...
Yeah, no signs of the photo being tampered. It just seems like one plain image. As, in other words, was taken, and what you're seeing is what was taken as is. So no tampering with the photo. There's gotta be a way to Photoshop an image without it appearing as in it got tampered with. There's got to be, though. But you gotta be, you gotta know what you're doing, right? I'm assuming that I don't know the answers to for that. I'm just assuming there's gotta be somebody that can actually tamper images so good that even through like different analysis, you cannot tell whether it was tampered or not.
This object is. So the implication that this image could be real are actually huge. As being stated here, the object is millimeters in size. So it's not a huge tic-tac, it's not a huge UFO, nothing like that. But still, what is this thing? So this kind of reminds me of two things.
Yeah, oh, chill, Papa, chill!
Actually, a document from the official website of the supposed Mars exploration that happened in 1984, and there's actually an interview.
In May of 1984 at the Monroe Institute, learning to control my out-of-body experiences. Last year of my time at the project, Stargate project.
Wait a minute, Stargate project. Okay, so Project Stargate was a secret program investigating remote viewing for intelligence purposes. Apparently it has something to do with Beyonce and her music being engineered. What? Subliminal vocals, reverse linear audio from partition, reveals back mass phrases, obey the crown, yield to the sound.
Have you ever heard Beyonce's song played in reverse? Well, they just played it and it made mention of something crazy. You're gonna want to watch this until the end.
I remember seeing a video from the Y-Files. He made a video on, hey, like, if you want to know the truth, just reverse the politicians' speech, reverse their speech, and you're gonna hear like a different message. There was a video like that, and I'm certain some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you probably are like, hey man, what you talking about, fool? Just play the video, fool. I got you, bro. I got you. Say no more.
I actually do not hear anything, but okay.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, but that's one of those examples. This is exactly what the Y-Files made a video on, and it was very compelling, And now, I don't think there's 100% truth to it, but there's gotta be some truth to it, or perhaps it's just like, hey, whatever, right?
Okay, in this one I can actually hear something. That's crazy. That was a stretch, but okay, let's go back to Mars. No, I'm not exactly sure what Stargate project.
What did it say? What did it say? I don't get it. If you know, put it in comments.
Has anything to do with reverse messaging in music, which is a really cool rabbit hole. But going back to Mars, this guy says he remote viewed Mars almost 1 million years ago.
I got a great view of a pyramid. Large people, thin and tall, wearing strange clothes, skin tight, very tight. That's the face everybody's always referring to on Mars.
And he saw this face, which was once...
Remote viewing is fascinating. And every time I talk about it and I'm like, hey, do you believe it or not? Plenty of you say you believe it. My question now is that, yeah, let's say it's real. Let's say remote viewing is real. How can you, and this brother was in 1984 claiming that he remote viewed Mars 1 million years back. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, if you can remote view currently, and for those of you that are like new to the topic and you do not know what this is, if you've seen Stranger Things, that's exactly what it is. So you basically sit here, close your eyes, and a couple of seconds later, depending on your skill set, you can view what's happening across the street, across the city, the country, the planet. You can remote view to that level too. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, that's what it's claimed, okay? That's what remote viewing is, essentially, in simple English. Now, with that information in mind, how is it possible to remote view 1 million years back? Or 1 million years in the future, or this or that? Yeah, that is, I don't know, man. That is very suspect, though. Fascinating indeed. Fascinating indeed. What are your thoughts on that information? Believe it, not believe it, need some data, need some evidence. I'm gonna say I need evidence. I'm not gonna say it's fake or it's true. I demand answers. I demand data. We demand answers. We demand evidence. Because it's fascinating. I mean, extraordinary claims requires extraordinary evidence, though. So simple as that.
Captured by satellite imagery, and he saw pyramids and aliens living there. So I'm not sure if this is accurate, if this is a real deal, but this picture that we just saw kind of changes everything. If this is not some mistake on the picture, if it is a real UFO in Mars, it would change everything about it. People went deep into it, and they found that there were previous pictures of this same place without that anomaly, without that UFO.
So fake, huh? So gotta be fake then?
And this would be the same spot. As you can see here, there are no UFOs, no objects, nothing. There's also people saying and comparing how this object is projecting this shadow onto the ground, which kind of...
Man, come on, man. We just want one image being real, bro. Like, one image being real, man. Damn, bro. One image. I mean, of course, we've had a lot of UFOs in the past, and we covered in this video too, right? That are... But, man, this was actually good, though. You know, like a NASA image. Please, man. Brother, please.
It makes this very interesting. So I'm not too sure what to think about this, but while researching more of this object, I found videos of people who were recording the moon and actually captured something similar.
Oh no.
What is that? Looks very much like the same object.
Where? Oh, there. Oh no, my Bob are not gonna reach that distance. Let me drop a bazooka.
So let's take a look at this. Uploaded by Area OVNI 2020. Didn't get any traction at all. And setting both objects side by side, it actually looks like it could be the same thing.
Wait, what's this like?
And I'm not sure if this video is real, but I'm gonna try to find the original source.
For sure, Papa. For sure, Papi. But tranquilo, though.
Let's hope that we can. I got nothing.
Tranquilo,
well, I wasn't able to find anything, but the video looks real to me. This is not the first time someone captures some sort of anomaly on the moon's surface, which makes me think that there's possibly something going on moon and in Mars. And this is coming in from this profile, Moonman. He uploads
yeah, it's interesting, right? Because he's right on that one, and we covered plenty of moon footage in the past too, where people are capturing UFOs, flying around, landing, going around, shooting up, this or that. It's interesting because we're always talking about, when I say we, I mean like countries, China, whether that be China, India, US, Russia, other countries. We're always talking, humans, let's just put it that way. We as humans, we're always talking about going to moon and also colonizing Mars, right? And these videos seemingly always are coming from these two places. It's always these two. It's always these two, okay? Moon and Mars. It's always these two. On planet Earth, it's always Russia, China, and US. It's always these three. It's always these three. It's always these three, man. But in the case of space, it's always these two, Moon and Mars. Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasa? Like, why?
Constantly uploads videos of the moon, and he's got this really nice telescope. This is one of the videos that he recorded while he was on a live stream.
Hi guys, got some nice live footage here I'd like to show you. And we've got some lights, or what appear to be lights, flashing along the Terminator line near Herschel crater. They seem to be flashing independently then together, and there's some sort of Morse code communication going on between them.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put it down to atmospheric conditions, but it kind of doesn't sit right with me because it only seems to affect.
Shit, man, the lights are bollocks, mate. That's blinking. The lights are Hitler. Okay, so I thought he said Hitler or something like that. I don't know why. Great catch. Have you seen this before?
Yeah, I get it. What he's talking about is if this were to be a reflection of the craters, it should be affecting other craters also, not just 4 fixed points of light on the moon's shadow. Also coming in from Moonman, he's captured this very crazy anomaly inside of a moon's crater.
Just thought I'd show you the blue type structure within the centre of this crater here. It's got like an unusual V-type shape about it. Also note the size of the crater wall. With the parallel track marks, so I'm going to call them track marks. Don't know what they are because I'm pretty far away, aren't I? But you can notice that you've got debris cascading over the crest of that crater wall there.
On March 14th, I guess this was the day of the eclipse. This was posted by Jay Anderson, and this is one
J9?
wild video.
Oh, J9, right? Yeah. He uploads very good compilation videos of UFOs that are presumably
Once again,
credible.
this very bright light was seen on the moon's surface.
Holy shit, guys, no cap. Damn, no one's gonna believe it though. Yeah, whatever though.
Once again, this very bright light was seen on the moon's surface. Not exactly sure if this is just a problem with brightness and contrast, but then again, this reminds me of a video that was circling YouTube 5 to 4 years.
Yo, so what I was gonna say was that I believe the night before that blood moon, was it like March 13 or 14? Could be wrong. Yeah, I seen like these similar lights, like dots with my own eyes. Not necessarily with my own eyes, but I took a photo and that's exactly what I was searching. So it's gonna be really hard. Yeah, so I took a photo of the moon. Yeah, nah, man, it's not gonna work, bro. Damn, man. Can it work? Nah. So I have a picture on me and I see like this dot right here. This exact dot. I do see it. I do see it on my photo too. I mean, it may be nothing. It may be nothing, but I remember seeing it and I was like, yeah, that's kind of wild, bro. Damn, man. So I captured that photo with my S25 Ultra. I went on the 100x zoom on it. Now, this light, I have like 2, 3, 4 lights like that, but they're not in the exact positions. But this one seemingly is the same position. Yeah, like this structure, I do see it, but yeah, sadly, it's not gonna work on the camera. It's like the exposure or whatever you call it. Let me just lower the light down for my... Okay, I turned the light down completely on my... Oh shit, it works a little bit though. So you see right here? Yeah, right here and right here. Damn, bro. Okay, so I basically turned down the light of my phone completely and now you see a little bit. Let me actually bump it up a little bit because now it's completely dark. Even I have a hard time seeing it. Okay, just bumped up a little bit. Let's see if it's better now. Yo, you see it, bro? Yeah, here. It's kind of like the same light, right? Oh shit! Damn, I captured that photo myself with the 100x on the mobile camera. nighttime. I believe it was the night before, either the 13 or the 14. I don't remember. I was out, so I just captured. Crazy. So I was looking at it. I was like, huh, what's that, bro? What's that? And it's similar to that. That is crazy. I did not see this section before recording, so this is like happening live. Maybe nothing, but
once again, this very bright light was seen on the moon's surface.
Damn.
Not exactly sure if this is just a problem with brightness and contrast, but then again, this reminds me of a video that was circling YouTube 5 to 4 years ago. I think we can see it a bit better here. If this were to be a real video, we would possibly see the lights reflecting, blinking, and kind of glowing. This is not what's happening here. This is most likely fake. But wait a minute, this guy reminds me of something like this.
Moonlight surface.
Hey folks, Moonshot 23 here. You can see why I started a video. I'm gonna put some bigger lenses on it.
Look at that.
Clearly.
Mom, get the telescope right now, Mom! Right now, Mom! We need it right now, man!
See that is blinking at multiple.
Yeah, it is.
Lit up like crazy. I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit here real quick.
It's almost as though like these alien twats are pretending that they're in a jungle with their tents out and lights around it. Bruh. And here on planet Earth, we're able to see them having their light. Oh, look at that! Yeah, there's probably an alien twat like in a tent there with the lights out. So at night time, when it's night on moon, they can actually read. They can read whatever they want to read. Cool. That's cool. No, but holy,
let it stop moving
crazy.
So you can get a look at it.
My God,
that's
my God,
weird.
my God.
Across it, definitely blinking.
Yep.
Lit up like a flippin' Christmas tree.
So right before the lunar eclipse, someone captured this picture. It was posted to Reddit, Twitter, and it caught a lot of attention, as you can imagine.
Viral image of
What
Venus.
appears to be Venus in front of the moon. I mean, how can someone explain this? There were several theories. One of them was that this is not Venus, this is something else, like a satellite or something like that, or maybe a plane. But it doesn't make sense. And then there's this video captured by Lee Carruthers. She says, bro, it was brighter than I've ever seen it the other night. I was confused. I'm 45 and a habitual sky watcher. And she captures what appears to be the same anomaly planet, whatever this thing is, in the sky.
Yeah, right here.
So get this was
That's
on
a
March
big one.
4th. This odd picture, this video from Lee Carruthers, and a bunch of other people capturing what appears to be Venus, and everyone saying, I've never seen it this bright before. What's really strange is that on March 5th, this is when the drones and the alien orbs start showing up all over again. So my big question is this Venus? Or is it one of these alien orbs pretending to be Venus because it was caught on camera in front of the moon? That doesn't make any sense at all. On March 4th, that same day when this picture was taken, this guy over here posted this very strange video about an unknown satellite orbiting Earth.
Astronomers just discovered a satellite orbiting Earth that no one's known about, and they don't know where it's come from. The Global Association of Satellite and Space Aircraft Debris has issued an ultimatum to every country on Earth saying,
Yeah, damn, I was gonna say there's no one here, so over the years we started getting a little bit on the North Pole. Yeah, it makes sense though. Yeah, so less on South Pole, less on North Pole. Let's see if they increase or not.
Identify as yours, or we're going to shoot it out of the sky.
Yeah, no, they
and
do.
Every country has come back and said it's not ours. And at first it wasn't believable, but now they've done close-up imagery of it, and they say it's about 700 yards in width, and it's a disced shape. So they don't even know how it got up there, because according to what we know about science and physics, no country has the capability to get an object that big into space. And the other thing is, it doesn't follow just a natural orbit like you see these Starlink satellites doing. It said that it will go and then it will pivot and then go a different direction. And so now astronomers are wondering what is going on.
700-yard satellite. Is it the dark one? Dark Knight? Dark Knight or different? Probably different.
So apparently I can't seem to find an article proving that this is the real deal. But what happens is, on March 5th, the drones and the alien orbs start showing up again and again, and it starts ramping up. Uploaded by Jaime Bolsan on March 18th, This was said to be in Michigan.
Oh, look at them all.
Yeah, they're
holy hell.
they're going to a Diddy party by the looks of it. Ow! Insane, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Then on March 10th, this was captured in the city of Cajamar, Brazil. Let's take a look at this.
Cajamar, Brazil, March 10, 2025.
Apparently they were using a telescope or something like that.
Mom! Get the telescope!
Fogo é normal assim. Mas agora se fosse na frente eu não sei.
Insane, man. But did you see this video that they just released of this alien twat? Click on this video on the screen if you did not see it and check it out, and I'll see you right there. It's insane, man.